2, a 3, 4. 2, a 3, 4.
And then we will hear from Rafael Rodriguez. He brings me to tears. And so his journey is he transitioned to independent living. And so he's living his life, and I'm so proud of him.
Ralph's story, my great life. Hello, my name is Ralph. I have 3 older siblings.
Hello, my name is Marianne, and I'm Ralph's sister, guardian, and employer on record.
Nobody knew I was born with disabilities until the age of 8 years old. I didn't talk, and I could not understand much. As I grew, people at school began to notice that I had disabilities. When I turned 14 years old, 1995, I was put to live in a group home. My mom said I was too violent to live at home. I only came home every other weekend.
In 2004, Ralph moved out of the group homes due to abuse and neglect. For 1 year, he lived with me because our mother didn't want him back in her home yet. At this time, Ralph talked about having his own apartment. Since Ralph was 23 years old at the time, I suggested to my mom that it would be a great idea for Ralph to try to live with supports in his own place. Instead, our mother decided that she would buy a 2-family home and Ralph could live in an apartment next to her. Ralph agreed to this arrangement and moved to Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Throughout the years, Ralphie begged our mother to live in his own apartment in the community, just like his other siblings. She would always say no. I spoke up for Ralph and talked to DDS, his caseworkers, and my other brother, and they all said no. In October of 2015, a Hartford hospital doctor made Ralph sign a contract. He never talked to me again because I was trouble and I was endangering his life because I was advocating for him to live in the community. I also had police officers from Rocky Hill call me and tell me I would be arrested if I ever talked to my brother again. So I didn't talk to my brother for 6 months until April 27th, 2016, when due to abuse and neglect, UConn took away the guardianship. UConn emergency room doctors filed to take away the guardianship of my mother and my brother.
I called my sister for help that night, and she came to UConn ER at 2 a.m. to pick me up.
Even though Ralph came to live with me again, he still wanted to have his own life in the community. He was 34 years old now, but due to the trauma he suffered throughout his life and the injuries that were inflicted on him by my family and former group home staff, Ralph went to Connecticut Valley Hospital to live for 6 months. DDS wanted to send my brother to Florida to a 25-man home. I told DDS, no way. DDS finally found my brother a home in New London, Connecticut, and he was discharged from the CVH.
I wanted to live by the beach. At first, I liked New London, but the people that were picked by DDS to take care of me neglected me too, so I called my sister for help.
I had a meeting with DDS where I told them everything I would do to help my brother live in the community. I would hire everyone he needed, rent him an apartment, get him furniture, train all the staff to make sure he goes to all his appointments, and DDS finally listened to me and said yes.
On December 4th, 2019, I moved into my new apartment in East Hartford, Connecticut, 7 miles from my sister, Marianne. Oh, 7 minutes, excuse me. Marianne. I had been living in my own apartment for 5 years now, going on more. I have staff, 24/7 support.
These are my staff. He has his 2 staff there, his DDS workers.
I have my own kitchen, my own fridge, with all my own food I like. I have my own living room with TVs. I have my own bedroom with a giant bed. I have Snoopy shower curtains in my bathroom. I go out into the community with my staff. I have my own friends. I have my own gym membership, and I have a great life. If you need help getting an apartment, you can call my sister.